7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Picking up the game late here in the first period. Almost 5 minutes left to go here in the first. Toros up 1-0 on a goal by Rohrbeck. Digging it out in front of Purcell, trying to find that loose puck, and he'll freeze it for a face-off. Face-off coming off to the left of the goal. Backgate turning around with a shot, block the save, rebound out in front, and an even better one with a right pass save out in front of the net. Big save there by Mateo Purcell to deny the tying goal right there. Keeps us at 1-0 in favor of the Toros. Big opportunity there for Peterborough on their power play that they couldn't capitalize on. Michael Drew tried to get it out of the zone and got tapped in from the line. McCaslin with a slapper, tapped in from the line. Quick shot, and it goes at the post and behind Purcell. That shot from the line by Santa made its way through, but going off the post and behind him. Lead pass, over past everybody. McCaslin will scoop it up in his own end. Show off some more time. McCaslin got stripped of the puck. They're trying to walk it out in front. Our dog stuck with him, fires it around the backhand boards, up there through center with Mitchell. Oscar Mitchell. Up there for our dog. Our dog's coming in the zone. Getting around the check with a shot. It scores! Keaton, our dog, with a perfect shot. Up and over the glove hand to make it 2-0. Face off to start here at center. Toros up 2-0 now on a big goal there by our dog. Bishop up through center ice. Ethan Jackman tried to control the sector along with Brandt. Riley Brandt gets taken off his feet. Luke Stone on the loose puck trying to put it back in behind the goal. Throws it at the net. Jackman tries for a shot at it. That gets knocked down. Pass. That's going down the ice. And it goes for icing. Face off. Left pad save. Rebound out in front. And Jackson was looking for it to get pounced on in the crease area. Face off. One with ease. Back to the line for Bishop with a shot. That goes wide. Jackman out in front, nice stop there. Steer to the side, another loose puck to the net, over the stick of everybody, and into the corner. Trying to set it up in front for Brandt. That intended pass is broken up, and Stone picks it back up again, throws it up for Jackman. Going for the shot, didn't get it through. Tapped in from the line by Beaveridge with a shot. That didn't make it through the line of Peterborough defense. Beaveridge has got to go back to pick it up. It might have enough to go for icing, and it will come back into the Peterborough end on the icing call. Face off to the right of the goal. Then the pickle back in the zone, back in behind the net. Tried to get it back to the line for split. Comes out through center. Nolan Lee from his own zone to the other side. Was out of the reach there, Baker. Toros enjoying a 2-0 lead here. Quick start here in the first period. Goal by Rohrbeck, and then from our dog, trying to get to that loose puck. Nice play by Smith to keep it in. Spreading slow with a shot wide. Takes the time off the boards for our dog, throwing it in front. It almost took to the defender. Defender right in front and changed direction on the goalie. Face off. To be taken around the boards. Baker's going to try and stay with his man. Our dog will skip it up behind the net. Our dog trying to throw it at her front. It'll go back to the line for Schmidt again. Rated Schmidt will fire it back in behind the net. Baker tried to take his man into the boards. Adam Baker will flip it into the corner. Opportunity for Pickle to try and get on his man and behind the net. 150 left to go here in period number 1. Toros trying to keep their winning streak alive after they beat Ajax and also Richmond Hill as well. As that goes in on net for a face-off. Face-off. One back to the line from McCaslin. Trying to get a shot through a screen. That gets knocked down. And an opportunity to go with the loose puck up through center. Getting around Jackman, but it got picked up. His stick and fired all the way down the ice. And it'll go again for an icing. Now face off in the zone, off to the right of Parcero. A quick shot from the line. Still loose, quick shot. Nice block out in front as McCaslin was able to block that. Comes out over the line. Well, that's catching up to it. Had it knocked off his stick. The 2-on-2 rush the other way as he tries to get around. Michael Drew and does. Shot. Caught there by Parcero. But he almost made the stop, but he couldn't make the catch on it. Was able to keep it under the net. And then Peterborough are offside. There'll be another draw just outside the Peterborough line at the Toros bench. Bishop firing it past the defender all the way down the ice, and it's not going to have enough for icing. That was nothing. It didn't stop there at the icing line. Tapped in from the blue line. A shot going wide of the net. Brett trying to dig that puck free from behind the goal. Getting our dog. Knocked off the stick and back up the other way. Coming in over the line. 3-on-2. Nice play there by Beavers to push him aside. Puts him behind the net. Nice left pass there by Parcero. Kept in from the line from Rutherford with a shot. That hits something at the front and goes wide. And it's in behind the net. Bishop takes his man into the boards, and that will about do it for period number 1. Toros with a quick goal to start the first period, and then one about halfway through to lead it 2-0. Right here of the period number 2. Peterborough control that first the second period, getting around Stone, trying to get around Spud as well, taking him behind the net. Play to push him in behind the goal, take away the scoring opportunity. That goes back in behind the net. Comes up the back end, board, throwing it in the front. A big save by Parcero with the right pad that came out with ease on that scoring opportunity. Up through center. Our dog. Trying to put that puck into the zone. Trying to set up Stone. Kept in by Nolan Lee. Lee with a backhand. That gets knocked down in the front. Picked up there by Schmidt. And Schmidt will fire it into the Peterborough end. Nichols back in his own zone. Going to turn it over. Now comes out through center ice. Nolan Lee pressure down there by Hutton. And an opportunity now for Schmidt to bring it in. Braden Schmidt makes his way around the checker. He's got Jackson to the net, but it's a shot that gets blocked to the side there by Ryan. And then Pickle with the puck. Poked up his stick to start. Still battling away at it as he gets knocked down off his feet. Opportunity now for Schmidt and Jackman. And then Pickle. Big collision there in front. That was Schmidt who ran into Jess up here in front of us. Face off. One there is the zone. Picked up there by number 2, gets the pass through, and now it'll be in the Pickle back in his own zone. Got skipped off the puck, it goes back in behind the net. And fired around the boards, it gets knocked down there by number 3. With a backhand, knocked down in the front by Michael Drew, and an opportunity to go with it now, trying to dump it out. Up there for Baker. Baker coming in with a shot. He'll take it in the zone, trying to get around the checker with a shot. That's going to go wide. Back to the line from McCaslin, trying to get a shot through the screen. That gets knocked down. And we'll face off, just off to the left of the Peterborough end. It goes back in behind the net. Back to the line for Beveridge. Beveridge had to try to find it in his feet. Back in behind the net. Tipped aside past Mitchell. Bishop's going to pinch him from the line. Bishop fires it around the other side. Slipped up there, but well back off the board. Another opportunity to clear it. And that goes past Beveridge at center. Bishop's back in his own zone. Lost his footing in behind the net. And stuck in behind the goal. Will get a whistle. Off to the right of the goal. Goes back in behind the net. Throwing it at the front. Nice play there to break it up. And back up the other way with Schmidt. Coming up through center. Slips it down the ice and behind the goal. Hatton back in behind the net. Putting pressure on his man and behind the goal by Riley Grant. Comes around the other side. Stone trying to cut it off. And that goes down the ice past Schmidt. Rolling all the way down the ice. No icing on the power. As the Toros are on the power play. Nolan Lee taken away after loose puck. Got it there for Brandt. Got to get it out of the zone with 40 seconds left on the power play. They'll start it at their own end with a pass up through center. Broken up. Hatton will bring it down at center. But he couldn't get a pass up there to his defender. Hatton again will scoop it up. Hatton lost control of the puck and the Toros try and put it in. Knocked down at center and fired all the way into the zone. Schmidt has got to try and hurry. He's got a man going to the net. And he lost his footing. Quick shot, right pad stop. There by Parcero. Coming up in is Jackman, along with Stone. Quick shot, high and wide over the goal. Luke Stone's going to pick up the loose puck off the back end boards. Try and pick it off the boards. Jackman turns around with a shot. Hit a defender at the front. Kept in by McCaslin from the line. Cooper McCaslin uses the other side for Drew with a shot. Right pad save. Rebound at her front. Opportunity now for Pickle to throw it in the front. Quick shot. Luke Stone fired it wide of the net on a one-timer. Back to the line from McCaslin. Couldn't hold it in. And now Hunter's off to the races. Hunter's in the zone. Nice back check there by Michael Drew. Make sure he couldn't get a good enough shot away as he just was able to roll it in. Face off, just off to the right. Quick shot right off the draw. Gets knocked down. Another backhand from the slot area. That'll get shot by Parcero. And there was a loose puck at in front and the referee lost sight of it. Blew the whistle for the face off. Peterborough go to the power play, try to chip it. Ardago chip it along to the ice. Hunter. Let's do it on that. Had to turn around. Now he picks it up. The pass over there was out of the reach of his defending partner, Tana. And put back in. Over the stick to Michael Drew and down the ice. Back there to pick it up. There is Baker. Picking off his feet and behind the goal. Trying to stuff it in from the side. Left pass save. Rebound in front. Can't capitalize on that. Another tape in from the line by number 23. Nice block get in front by our dog with a skate and fires it down the ice. Back to retrieve it is Hunter behind the net. Adam Baker's going to follow him in behind the goal. Around the boards it goes. Trying to get it out of the zone. It'll be the Paglia up through the Bathgate up through center. Bathgate fires it off the back end boards. Back in behind the net. An opportunity to try and throw it out. Picked off there by the Toros and fired down the ice. Now Nichols has got to go back to retrieve it in his own end. Peterborough had an opportunity here on the power play, but couldn't capitalize on that pass set in front. But here comes another one coming up in his Bathgate. Big collision there between both players. Another opportunity to try and clear. Nice play by Nichols to hold it in. Nichols takes a shot. Left pad save. Goes into the corner. Nobody there at the line as he tried to move it back to the blue line. To the other side for Nichols. Nichols is coming up through center. Comes in over the blue line. But he's getting guarded there in the corner, making sure that he couldn't make a play to the line. Stuck there in the corner. We have still 8 minutes left to go here in the second period. Toros up by 2 with 2 goals in the first period. One by Rohrbeck and one by our dog. Opportunity to try and clear it out of the zone. Kept in there by Hutton from the line. Into the corner for Bathgate, trying to fire it back to the line. It's going to be another penalty over there in the corner. I don't know who tackled who there in the corner, but it's going to be a headshot penalty coming up to the... There's a 2-minute head check penalty to no one leaves. So Peterborough right back to the power play. Canna takes a shot. It's right in the middle of Tercero, who makes a stop. Another key draw just off to the right. Knocked down at center. Slipped in there by Canna, and an opportunity to clear, and it comes out over the line. Nice play to clear it out of the zone. Nice pass. Picked out there by Rohrbeck, but he couldn't do it with the pass. He could have went in short-handed. Had to knock off his stick. McCaslin and both Rohrbeck collide at the line. With leads to Bathgate, trying to catch it to his stick. Hunter in over the line. Throwing it to the line. Left pass safe. Rebound. Scores! And Peterborough on the board, passing it on a loose pocket in front to make it 2-1. After a couple of Peterborough power plays they couldn't capitalize on that one, they were able to make count out in front of the net to make it 2-1. That one is an offside, so we get another draw just outside the blue line. Williams will take the draw versus Ethan Jackson. Won the draw. Up there for Jackson, trying to get around the check. He gets taken into the boards by Williams. Makes his way back to his feet, and it's going to be a penalty to Williams for the interference penalty. Jackson will take a key draw. One there by Peterborough. Opportunity to clear. Not going to happen. Kept in by Jake Beavers from the line. Fires it back in behind the net. Stone trying to be the first one there. Knocked down. Kept in from the line. Going to try and fire it down low. Luke Stone will scoop it up. Stone, shot, stop there. Rebound, Jackman ran a couple, whacked away at it, can't put it in. Luke Stone trying to dig away at the loose puck and throw it out of front. Stone's got it behind the goal, setting up. Quick shot, that gets knocked down out of front. As Peterborough trying to block anything going to the net. Luke Stone trying to set up Jackman's one-timer and he couldn't get it through. Beavers staying on his man up through center. That gets flipped down the ice, and behind the goal goes Bishop. Hudson Bishop will start the power play from his own end, up through center off the back end boards. That'll go back into the Toros end, and get scooped up in their own zone. Lead pass up through center. Still got 50 seconds left to go here on the power play. Knocked down at center again by Bishop, who tries to put it back in the zone. Stone to the other side for Brandt. Trying to catch up to it. Slip back in to the Peterborough end. They'll try and find a lane and face off coming off just off to the left of Ryan and the Peterborough goal. Trying to dig that puck free, coming out through center. Big collision there as Jessup almost collided with Leonard Pickle. Jessup's in the zone as he was able to escape that hit. Kept in from the line by Coghlan with a shot. That goes wide. From the Toros out through center. Trying to move that puck there for Baker. Over the stick there of Adam Baker, and now the opportunity to clear it out. Over there for Coghlan, overskated the puck, and now it'll be Keith Nodog backhanding it deep in behind the net. Adam Baker will be the first one on the loose puck. Trying to throw it out of front, there was nobody there. Split. Couldn't keep it in. Nolan Lee's got to hustle back to try and beat his man Williams to the puck. Nice play to fire it off the boards. Dump it out of the zone. And now Hunter tries to go with it. Stands on it. Adam Baker trying to take advantage of that. He's in. Can't get the backhand away, and it lays in the crease area. Big face off for Jackman, who wins it back to the line. Michael Drew and McCaslin played touch with it. McCaslin fires it behind the net. Opportunity for Jackman to walk it out and behind the goal. Pick off the stick. Lead pass up through center. Over the stick there of the intended passer. Knocked down at the blue line, and it was offside. Big draw just outside the Peterborough line, and they'll bring it in now. Good shot. That goes high and wide. That had some mustard on it. Just didn't hit the net. Skipping it out through center. Trying to catch up here now with Ethan Jackman, but it was too far ahead of him. Now it's going to be offside. It's off here at center. Keeper McCaslin's pass is over the stick there of Stone, and it comes back in the zone. Our Dog's with it. Got Brant going to the net. Our Dog will keep to himself. Now Drew for Brant. Fires it wide. Luke Stone trying to pick it up off the back end board. Opportunity for Our Dog to try and chip it down low. Our Dog digging away at it. Trying to throw it over there for Brant for the one-timer. It goes in behind the net. Brant picking up his feet. Our Dog trying to stuff it in from the side. It'll come around there. Again, back to the line. Michael Drew holds it in, and there's a big collision there at the line. Face up at center. Knocked down by Bishop. Fires it in the zone. Back in behind the net. They come around the end back end board. Knocked down by Brant. Riley Brant taking away at it with Our Dog. That'll come out through center with number 2. Luke Stone sticking to him. Takes his man down there. Nice play there by Stone. Lead pass at Stone. Trying to dig away at it. Again. Couple whacks away at it. That'll go down the ice. Rolling all the way in on net. And it'll be an easy save for Ryan, who will take another face off. Jackman to take that important draw. Ethan Jackman trying to get in the zone. And we're getting a penalty coming up here, and it's going to go to the Toros. Then the Pickle goes to the box for hooking. Quick shot. Stopped there by Purcell right off the draw. A big face off again, just off to the left. Quick shot. Hands on that. It goes to the net again. That goes wide. Jackson's got the opportunity to clear it, and that's going to be slapped, not out. They get another opportunity to do. That one can't get out of the zone either. Quick shot. Knocked down under front. One more opportunity, and the third time's a charm for Jackman as he backhands that one down the ice. Baker trying to catch up to the loose puck. Adam Baker. Trying to walk it out of front. He'll take it to the corner. Baker's getting held in behind the goal. Coming up through center with a lead pass. France trying to get around the checker or split. France was able to stick with him. Jackman came back to back check as well. Knocked down there by Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to turn on the wheels up through center ice. Nice pass there for Adam Baker, who comes up in. And now Ethan Jackson's down, trying to get back to his feet. Moves back in behind the net. Slick keeping it in from the line. That goes down the ice. Approaching the last minute of play in the second period as that goes down for icing. And another big draw just off to the right of the goal. We are in the last minute of play of the second period now. Toros holding on to a 1-goal lead as that goes outside. Face off will be taken by Frace. Backhand knocked down and fired out through center ice all the way down. Into the corner comes Kenna trying to backhand it out. Nice play by our dog trying to hold it in along with McCaslin. Back in behind the net it goes. It'll go off the backhand boards. McCaslin can't hold it in. Gonna have to try and hurry back as try to roll back as Jessup is right on him. That'll roll right in. That'll be a blocker stop there from Parcero, who kicks to the side. And it comes around the backhand boards. Taking away at it is Jessup trying to walk in. Jessup with a shot, and he scores from his knees. Jessup ties things up at 2. .8 seconds left to go here in the second period, and Peterborough have dug themselves out of a 2-goal lead. Time to take one more face-off here off to the left of the goal. 6 seconds left of time to win a draw and maybe get a shot away. Off the face-off, they win that face-off, but Chase can't get the shot away. Or can our dog do it? And that's not going to happen. And we go to the third, tied at 2. Face off at the center to start the third period. Our dog brings it up in the zone as the power play carries over to the third. There's a stick stop there from Ryan, and both players collided behind the net. Up through center, we'll lead it into the zone. That'll be Turner flipping it past Michael Drew into the zone. Back in behind the net goes McCaslin on it. McCaslin from his own zone. We'll start it with a pass over there for Stone through center ice. Luke Stone comes in over the line, onside, trying to get around the checker. Back in behind the net. Nice stop there at the line. Quick shot is going wide. McCaslin's coming in to shoot it. Tip! Wide of the net. Stone's going to pick it up there in the corner. Play there by Drew. Couldn't corral it though. And now McCaslin's able to put it back in. Toros are offside. Up through center. Coming in over the line with a shot. Stopped there by Parcero with a right pad. Kicks to the side. Left it there for Hudson Bishop to start it out of his own zone with on the pass up there for Randall Pickle. Pickle coming up into the zone. He's got Jackson going to the net. Couldn't get a pass to him. And it gets cleared aside. All the way down the ice. Back in behind the net. Beavers will take it from his zone with a pass for Pickle. Then the Pickle got it there for Jackman as he comes up in. Ethan Jackman through center. Gets to the scoring area with a shot. First shot stop. Rebound. Can't get it through. Tapped in from the line. Then the Pickle takes a shot. That gets blocked out to Peterborough, crushed by the defender. And cleared aside. And now an opportunity now for White to get in. White can't shoot it as Bishop came back nicely on defense to poke it off his stick. Trying to dig it free from the zone. Williams' first shot didn't make it through. And now there's another tip, and this will be a penalty as there was a tip on Jackman. I thought that was a penalty coming, but I guess he thought Jackman tripped over his own feet. Our dog coming up in the zone. Flips it back in behind the net, and it gets held on to by Ryan. Face off here, just out to the left of the Peterborough goal. Trying to fire it around the boards, kept in from the line. To the other side, trying to turn around now. It's Asher Mitchell with a shot. Stopped there by Ryan. Opportunity here to the other side. Shot came in from the line, trying to hold it in, and now it comes out through center. It's play by our dog to come back and poke Marshall off the puck. Coming around the other side. An opportunity here to come up through. And it will be Keaton, our dog, coming in. Getting around the check with Mitchell. Tipped in on net, and a big stop there by Ryan. Face off here at center. It'll come back here over the line. And that'll be McCaslin in his own zone. McCaslin going for that pass to Luke Stone through center. Reverse stick, and then McCaslin will scoop it back up again in his own end. McCaslin with a pass, couldn't reach his man. Again, it'll get knocked down by Baker, who fires it out. And that puck is gonna no die in there. Jackman taken into the boards. Now Ethan Jackman's trying to get his revenge for the hit in behind the net. McCaslin trying to dump it out. McCaslin from his own zone going for the lead pass. Kept in from the line by White with a shot. Knocked down. Luke Stone picking up the loose puck. Knocked off the stick. Marshall will pick it up. In behind the goal goes McCaslin to try and find a lane. He'll fire it over there for Riley Brett. Trying to find it out. Can't get it past White. Knocked down by McCaslin and tried to throw a hit Parcero in the goal. Taking it free in behind the net goes McCaslin and comes around with the shot. White knocks it down there for Peterborough. Dropped it back to the line, through the blue line. With a shot, not going to make it through. Another turnaround shot that goes wide of the net. Brace tried to go with it. Luke Stone trying to go with it. He gets knocked down. And Ethan Jackman picks it up. Jackman taking it to the goal. Stopped there by Ryan. Pickle takes his man down here at the Peterborough bench. Jackman will flip it in, and we'll get a whistle. Face off here, just inside the Peterborough bench. And it'll be knocked down there at our dog. Our dog tries to flip it in. It was too far ahead of him. Knocked down at center. Now it'll be Bishop flipping it in. Trying to reach that loose puck in the zone. Back in behind the net. It'll be Pickle digging away at it there in the corner. Trying to set it up in front. Peterborough take it away with a lead pass. Too far out of the reach of the defender. Bishop picks it up in his own end, trying to get it past Marshall. That'll be Bathgate digging away at it here in front of us, along with Nichols. Nichols comes in over the line. The puck was in Nichols' skates, and now he's going to skate away with it. Nichols' backhand gets knocked down. Kept in from the line by Hutton, whose backhand didn't make it through. This could lead the numbers back the other way, and now it's offside for Peterborough. Bishop gets the opportunity to find a lane to clear it. And now it comes out. All the way down the ice. Our dog's got to catch up to it. Keaton, our dog. Shot! That'll be an easy catch there for Ryan. Face off to be taken there in the zone. And when he takes his man down, comes out through center, split from his own zone. Up through center. Mitchell tried to dump it out. Canna. Jackson gets taken down there. And it'll be a penalty coming up here to Peterborough. Face off to be taken out to the left of Ryan. One there by Peterborough in their own end. Taking it back in behind the net. Around the boards. Trying to come up through center. Knocked down. Fired past Lee all the way down the ice. Nolan Lee from his own zone. Can't get it out of the zone. Still walking away at it. Comes free. Now Oscar Mitchell tries to find it. It was in his feet to start. And we'll get a whistle. Face off at center. Our dog. Puck. Turner comes in with a shot. Kicked aside. Riley Brandt off the back end board. Starting it up. Up in the zone. Comes in over the line. Brandt will take it in behind the goal. Try and stuff it out of front. That first shot didn't work. Coming around the boards for McCaslin, who keeps it in. McCaslin to the other side for Michael Drew. Trying to take a shot through a screen. That had a Peterborough player out in front. Drew now backing up. Turned over to Riley Brandt at center. Flipped over the zone. Steve Nardogs with a shot. Stopped it by Ryan. And it gets cleared aside. McCaslin takes it behind the goal. Over there for Drew. Trying to move it over. Our dog. Almost hit there by Nichols. As that comes back into the zone. McCaslin will take it back in his own end. McCaslin trying to fire it up there over the stick of Brendan Pickle, and again that'll get knocked down by Drew in his own end. Michael Drew saw the check coming on from Jessup, took it behind the net, and then Michael Drew gets taken down by Jessup coming around the goal. Other side there for Nichols. Taken off the boards, back in behind the net. McCaslin takes it behind the net. Stripped out of him. And it's still in the zone for Williams to take a shot, fanned on it, and the Toros can't get it out either as Drew can't clear it. Drew trying to find it again. Baker with a lead pass over the stick of Mitchell. Knocked down by Michael Drew at center ice. Tried to go ahead and knocked off his stick, and now backed up the other way comes Bathgate in the zone with a shot. Left pad stopped there from Parcero. Back in behind the net for Bathgate again. Throws it out of front. There's nobody there. It's a loose puck that's laying there in the Toros Creek area. They can't capitalize. Kept in by Hunter with a shot. That goes wide. Peterborough putting on the pressure. Throwing it out of front. Trying to bang it in from the side. And they score! Face off at center. Now for the first time in the game, the Toros trail by a goal. They got to try and find a way to get back into it. Jackson with a lead pass. Trying to catch up to it. Over the stick there, the defender. Up through center ice. Comes Marshall in over the line. Marshall with a shot. That goes wide. Coming around the back end board there for Rohrbach, trying to chip it out. Two Peterborough players met him there in the corner. Opportunity to clear. Can't clear it out. Bathgate turns around with a shot. Hit his own player right in front of the goal. He went in behind the net. Setting it up in front. There was nobody there. Digging away at that loose puck. It's our dog. Trying to dig it free from around the boards. Knocked down again by our dog. He can't clear it out. Kept in by White. White looking for a lane to shoot it. Hit a Toro player out in front and cleared aside. Opportunity to go, but Rohrbach had to try and knock it down. Rohrbach along with our dog. Rohrbach, our dog, in. Stop. Go! I thought that was stopped. It made its way into the back of the net for our dog, second of the game, and we're tied at 3. Our dog is able to pick up that loose puck and make it 3-3. Pickle back in the zone. And the Pickle takes it behind the net. Sends it up in front. And it's over the stick out in front of the goal. What a big catch there out in front to deny the front. He hopes he can get another opportunity to bury that one out in front of the net. Jackman will take that draw off to the right of the goal. Wins it. And they dig that puck free. As it goes back in behind the net, Peterborough will try and fire it around. It'll be a Peterborough player starting it up. It gets tapped in from the line. Peterborough come out with it through center. Jackman with it. Jackman from center, skating with the puck up through center ice. Gets around. Our dog to take that draw. Wins it. Tries to dump it into the zone. Our dog's going to try and win that race in the corner. And dig that puck out. Couple whacked away from the side of the net. Nobody can jam it in. Big face-off, two face-offs just off to the left. Luke Stone with it. Head for a shot. Our dog trying to go with an out to depth, but still got his shot away. Just rolled it wide of the post. In behind the net. Our dog trying to stick to his man. Brandt trying to keep it in there, and he does. Nice play there by Riley Brandt. Got it for our dog. Takes it behind the net. Our dog setting it up in front for Michael Drew from the line. The shot from the side. Just wide. That was a nice setup. Our dog just messed off the side of the net. And behind the goal. Nice play there by Stone to try and knock it down. Drew's got it back up as Jessup's coming in. Got to get around McCaslin as well. Jessup takes it behind the goal with a wraparound. Jessup out in front. Nice stop there by Parcero. Rebound in front. Can't bury it. Slap shot. Can't shoot it. It's still Luke Stone on the loose puck. Trying to get it out of the zone. Our dog will chip it out at center. Hunter's in over the line. Trying to shoot it. Stop there with the right pad of Parcero. Left it there for Michael Drew. Goes into the corner. Drew trying to get it out of the left corner. Jessup takes Jackman down behind the net, and now we're getting a penalty. Jessup went to the box for cross-checking, so the Toros are going to get a late power play and try and get their lead back. Tapped in by Bishop from the line. Right back down low for Jackman. Trying to dig the puck free from behind the net. Sends it up in front. There was nobody there to convert. Tapped in from the line. Hudson Bishop goes for a shot through a screen. That's going to hit a player right in front. Around the boards it goes. Bishop will keep that in. Nice play by Jackman to bail him out from the blue line. And now it gets cleared aside. Dumped right back in. Big face off just inside the line. Slap out at center. Jackman will flip it in. Trying to catch up to the loose puck. Takes his man into the boards, and that'll get flipped aside. All the way into the corner. Bishop's going to have to hurry up after the puck. They got a player coming up to the zone. Bishop lost the puck. Wrap around. Another opportunity at it. That one hit the side of the net. Jackman will scoop it up. Ethan Jackman from his own zone. Getting hacked and whacked. Trying to come up through the center ice. Jackman will catch up to the puck and slap it. Trying to put it in the zone. Knocked down by Asher Mitchell, gets tripped up. Jackman gets away. Peterborough will take it back in their own end. We're approaching the last minute of play of the third period. Nice play by McCaslin to keep it in. Knocked down again by the Toros. That's Beaveridge, that kept that puck in there. Jackman's without a stick. Jake Beaveridge backing up. Is able to play that well on defense. Coming up over the line as Bishop's trying to control his man. Thrown to the net, broken up with ease. Trying to keep it in. Keep it in with Canna with a shot. Tipped wide, 35 seconds left. Beaveridge goes into the corner, setting up Rohrbeck, who tries to clear it aside. Knocked back in. Here come the Toros up through center. Led out by Jackman. Ethan Jackman from center takes the high shot. That gets caught by Ryan. And he'll freeze it. After both teams have used up their timeouts, we're ready to play the last 20 seconds of the game. Tied here at 3. Up through center. Nice play to hold it in from the line to start. And tries to put it deeper into the zone. Peterborough just take it back into their end. Put pressure on there, and that'll be hit into the boards, and these two clubs will play to a 3-3 tie. Not the result the Toros wanted after having a 2-0 lead, but it's a point in the bank for both teams, and